Cinderella and the Enchanted Forest Party. Once upon a time, Cinderella received a special invitation to a grand party in the Enchanted Forest. The forest party was unlike anything she had ever attended. There would be magical creatures, glowing fireflies, and music that could make even the trees dance. Excited, Cinderella dressed in her finest gown, a beautiful dress made of soft blue silk that sparkled under the moonlight. Her glass slippers shimmered with every step she took as she made her way to the forest. Upon arriving, she was greeted by the animals of the forest. Birds flew around her, singing sweet melodies, and a family of deer bowed in welcome. The party was hosted by the Fairy Queen, who looked graceful in a gown made of leaves and flowers. Fairies flew around her, spreading magical dust that glittered in the air. The clearing where the party was held was decorated with glowing mushrooms, and the trees had lanterns hanging from their branches. At the center of the clearing was a table filled with delicious food, honey cakes, fresh berries, and magical drinks that sparkled like the stars. Cinderella couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the other guests. There were talking animals, dancing squirrels, and even a group of rabbits playing instruments. But what caught her attention the most was a large, glowing tree at the far end of the clearing. It was said that anyone who danced beneath that tree would receive a magical wish. The Fairy Queen approached Cinderella with a smile. "Welcome, dear Cinderella. The forest has been waiting for you. Tonight you are not just a guest. You are the star of the party." As the music started, Cinderella danced with the fairies, her dress twirling gracefully. She laughed with the animals and enjoyed the magical atmosphere. Everyone admired her kindness and how she treated the creatures with love and respect. Toward the end of the night, the Fairy Queen led Cinderella to the glowing tree. "Make a wish, Cinderella," she said softly. Cinderella closed her eyes and wished for the happiness of all her friends, both in the palace and the forest. When she opened her eyes, the tree glowed even brighter, and tiny stars floated down around her. The party continued until the moon was high in the sky. Before Cinderella left, the Fairy Queen gifted her a delicate charm, a small star that would remind her of the magical night whenever she looked at it. Cinderella thanked everyone and returned home with her heart full of joy. Though the night had ended, the memory of the magical forest party would stay with her forever, reminding her that kindness and friendship were the greatest magic of all. And from that day on, whenever Cinderella looked at the charm, she smiled, knowing that the enchanted forest would always welcome her back for another magical night.